Welcome back again, and you're watching Music and Adda. Tonight we're in conversation with your favorite singer, Jazz. Jazz, it's been pleasure having you here, and some of the song you were singing, it's a legendary song from especially the first one, from a movie called Virzara. Wow, wonderful. And I know we've got a long way to go, but very, very quickly, I want to know about your creativity. I know you do a lot of painting, you're an artist, you do art. What sort of art do you do?
Well, I love drawing. If I see something that's really exciting, I love to just capture it in my mind, and I love to paint it, and just in an artistic way, and just get a different view of it. Just like you see a landscape, I don't want to just see the landscape, I want to see a different angle of it.
But how do you do that? I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, when I was in my uni, I used to go to places such as Leicester Square, and even outside London. You go there, you see people sitting on the main cities in different countries in Europe. You see, they just sit in the main cities, and they like to draw people. So if you go there yourself, they can actually do exactly the same.
That's right. It takes a lot, because when I was very young, and one of the skills I had was I used to pick up paintings really quick, drawings really quick, and my teachers used to be really impressed with me, and I just took it to the next level. And I went to when I went to college, and I've done A levels and in art, and I got really good grades, and I had a lot of interest in it. So.
The shocking thing is, I think 2 years ago I was in Greece. I went there with a friend of mine, and she just sat there for 25 minutes, and within that 25 minutes,
some of these guys
her
are
face
amazing.
was on the paper. It's so amazing. It was just fantastic to see that someone can actually do a picture of you in 25 minutes.
See, it's like imagine a photocopy. Takes a photocopy. It's like that in your mind. You have to picture every little detail and get in your mind, and then transfer that detail onto paper.
So how thorough do you have to be? How focused do you have to be?
Oh, very, very. You just have to be patient. Takes a lot of patience and focus. You can do it.
You can't concentrate on anything else.
No, your mind has to be. It's like driving. You have to be on the motorway driving and stay in your lane. It's the same. Just focus.
Well, that is something that I truly love to have. I've always said to myself, I want to draw something. I want to be a painter, but never had the opportunity to learn it like you are. Yeah. How many years have you been doing that for?
I've been doing it for so many years. I remember since I was a child in my primary school, when I was 5, 6, 7. And
what sort of buzz do you get from that?
Oh, it's amazing. It's more relaxing than you draw a painting and you look at it afterwards and you think, wow. It's very, very, very.
Well, good luck, and I hope you'll continue with your art and your fantastic drawing that you do. Let's move on to your next track. Which one are you going to sing for us?
The next track, one of my favorites as well, again, is from a later movie, from a film. The song is Soch Na Sake.
Soch Na Sake.
Yeah, it's actually a Punjabi song, but it's been translated slightly into Hindi as well. इतना मैं प्यार करा एक पल विच सौ पार करा तू जावे जे मैनू छड़ के मौत दा इंतजार करा कि तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ कि तू कभी सोच ना सके तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ कि तू कभी सोच ना सके कुछ भी नहीं है ये जहां, तू है तो है इसमें जिंदगी। अब मुझको जाना है कहाँ, तू है सफल है आखिरी, कि तेरे बिना जीना मुमकिन नहीं। न देना कभी मुझको तू फासले, मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ कि तू कभी सोच ना सके। तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है, तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ कि तू कभी सोच ना सके। आँखों की है ये ख्वाहिशें के चेहरे से तेरे ना हटे, नींदों में मेरी बस तेरे ख्वाबों ने ली है करवटें, कि तेरी और मुझको लेके चले ये दुनिया भर के सब रास्ते। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ कि तू कभी सोच ना सके। तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है, तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ कि तू कभी सोच ना सके।
Beautiful, fantastic. Jazz, learning is something that we do every day, and you are very much into learning new skills. I mean, what sort of new skill that you want to learn in terms of your music related?
Music related, I just want to improve as much as possible. Obviously, you know, singing is not easy. You know, the key, the pitch, the scale, the throw, everything, you have to really put a lot of effort into it. I mean, I try daily to do as much practice as I can. Every morning I'm on the harmonium, in the evening on the harmonium, driving to work. I've got my scales going in my stereo and I listen to my scales and hum the scales up and down.
So you're someone very serious about your
very
music.
serious.
You want to go places, you want to make your plan. But at the same time, you're also teaching music as well.
Yes,
now,
that's right.
To be honest with you, when it comes to teaching, it's really a huge subject. You know, if someone wants to teach, you have to be qualified teacher, you have to have institutional certificate to say that you can actually go out there and teach. But what's your thinking on the people teaching in UK? A lot of the singers, you know, they're just coming out and they're teaching everywhere. Maybe they might have some sort of knowledge in terms of teaching. Maybe they're not qualified to teach.
Sure.
What do you have to say on that?
I'll be honest with you, I've been learning from a very young age, and some of the teachers I've been to, they're not really fully qualified themselves. They'll teach you one scale and have you there for months and months, sometimes years. And for some of them it's just a money-making thing. I'll learn this scale, just keep playing C major, and you're thinking you're not getting nowhere. So I think you should listen to the person who's learning from you and see where their standard is and make them improve on that. Not just, it's not about money, it's about creativity and, you know, teaching people.
I know yourself, you work for one of the biggest studio this country has ever produced, and we're going to come back to that. I know you currently work there, but what I want to know, I mean, when I go to that studio myself, when I visited there, I see people come there, and when they're learning, there's a musician there, there's keyboard there, there's guitarist there, and they learn with the music, you know, musician, instruments, everything's there. When we're going to introduce that culture within our societies, I mean, within Asian societies? Or how important is it to introduce that?
I think it's very important. You know, I'll see people singing and they just have a drum machine and just sing into that. But you need the full, you know, the instruments there, like the keyboards, the drums, the tabla, donk is very important, you know. contemporary instruments are very, very important.
So when we're teaching the young generation without the instruments, what sort of message are we giving to them? What are we trying to tell them? That, you know, music is just like that. You come to me because I know how to sing. You come to my house, you know, I'll teach you what I can. What are we doing? How far are we going with the music?
Yeah, I mean, you know, every individual's got their own standard and talent. I think everyone's got a music inside them. It's just a matter of polishing it and bringing it out of them. I've had people come to me and they want to learn of me. Obviously, I'm not professional, but what I've learned, I teach that. And some of the singers that have come to me, you might have heard of a singer called Vibha Sharma. She sang in quite a few films. She used to come with us with our band and sing, and she went to Bollywood and sang in quite a few films.
But that, obviously, I mean, if you're talented enough, if you've got a talent, you can go anywhere out there and you can do it. But what my point is, if someone's coming to you to learn, for example, me, I don't know anything about music.
Right.
I want to learn from yourself. Yeah, but yourself, you're not a qualified teacher to teach me. I mean, we live in a society where qualification matters. Hence the reason why, you know, any job you want to do, you have to have a certain qualification to do a certain job. But when it comes to teaching, you know, you must have this qualification. You know, that's Ofsted standard.
Oh no, definitely, because
Ofsted standard is, if you don't have the qualification, doesn't matter how qualified singer you are, you can't teach. Simple as that.
No, that's right.
Finish it there. Now we see within our societies, within Asian societies, Bangladeshi, that include Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Indian, whatever, singers out there come in, oh, I'm a teacher, I'm singing. You know, maybe this person been singing for 20 years or 30 years or whatever, but they just go out there, they think, I'm a teacher. But fundamental thing is that you have to have this qualification.
Oh no, definitely. I've learned piano, keyboards, tabla. I've studied it for years and years and had lots of teachers teach me. And I've been to colleges and learned all this. You know.
Anyway, we're going to continue with your story, but before that, let's move on to your next song. Which one are you going to sing for us?
Yeah, the next song is a very, very, very famous song, which everybody knows. It's two versions: the Hindi version in the film, and there's also a Bengali version of this.
Well, Bengali version. So which one are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing the Hindi version because
do you know any Bengali at all?
Not really. Not really.
Do you know what? I had Indian singers, Pakistani singers coming to this show, and they've been singing Bengali songs.
Oh, wow.
You know, I mean,
I'd love to learn.
I think for a singer, it's just universal, isn't it?
Definitely.
I mean,
I'd love to learn. It's a nice language.
If you're a singer, you're a singer. You can sing any song, whether it's in Chinese, Bengali, English, whatever.
Music is universal.
Music is universal.
It has to be done.
Anyway, let's move on to your song.
Hey, 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 hey. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Hey, 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 hey. La, 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 la. दिल में हो तुम, आँखों में तुम, बोलो तुम्हें कैसे चाहूं। दिल में हो तुम, आँखों में तुम, बोलो तुम्हें कैसे चाहूं। पूजा करूं, सजदा करूं, जैसे कहूँ वैसे जाऊं, जानू मेरी जानू, जाने जाना जानू। मैं अकेला, तुम्हें फिर दिल ने पुकारा, तुम्हारी याद सताए, नहीं है कोई हमारा। अकेला हूँ मैं अकेला, तुम्हें फिर दिल ने पुकारा, तुम्हारी याद सताए, नहीं है कोई हमारा। दुनिया के गम सहता हूँ मैं, बिरहा के गम सह न पाऊं। जानू मेरी जानू, चाहे जाना जानू। हमेशा देखा यही है, मिलने के संग है जुदाई, शायद वो होगा दीवाना, चाहत ये जिसने बनाए। हमेशा देखा यही है, मिलने के संग है जुदाई, शायद वो होगा दीवाना, चाहत ये जिसने बनाई। चाहे जीऊं चाहे मरूं, फिर भी तेरे गुण में गाऊं। दिल में हो तुम, आँखों में तुम, बोलो तुम्हें कैसे चाहूं। चाहे जीऊं चाहे मरूं, फिर भी तेरे गुण में गाऊं। जानू मेरी जानू, जाने जाना जानू, चाहे जाना जानू, चाहे जाना जानू।
Wonderful. A really nice song. And on that note, the time is up. So that means we have to go for a break. When you come back, we'll continue. Dear viewers, you're watching Music and Adda, and it's time for us to go for a break. When you come back, we'll continue with your music and Jazzy story. Shati Thakun, see you after the break.
Music